Hey everybody, I'm Ashleen Caino from the My Best Self Project, and welcome to your weekly Tarotscope forecast for July the 23rd to the 29th. So you guys, I'm going to do something different this week that I think you'll all like a lot. I am going to pull one card per zodiac sign in accordance to the full moon lunar eclipse that's happening this week. So not only am I going to talk about the energy of this week and the full moon eclipse in general, but we're going to tailor it and dial it into each zodiac sign. So Aries through Pisces. So this is how this is going to work, just so you see the whole video until the end. First of all, I'm going to pull one angel message card right here at the beginning to really talk about the overall energy of this moon. Secondly, I'm going to pull 12 cards, one of each sign, so I can talk about each zodiac sign and also the astrological influences along with the angel message. And then finally, I'm going to turn the deck over and show you what the card is at the bottom, just to tie all together the overall message of this full moon. Let's talk about this upcoming full moon. So it's in the sign of Aquarius, which means this is very much about the future, and it's very much about your networks and groups and friendships and social circles. So a full moon in general, let's talk about this. A full moon in general is a sign of things coming into fruition and manifesting for you, but it's also a sign of things coming to the surface that need to be released, such as maybe drama arising in this area, or drama arising in this area of friendships, maybe someone from the past coming back in here. So maybe you are wanting to have new friendships in your life, more deep soul-centered connections with people, or maybe groups and networks like that too. So you could be at a stage where you're just like, okay, you know, this is no longer serving my purpose, it's not satisfying me, and I want to bring in new friendships. And this full moon here is really serving us that it's helping us really let go of old behaviors that are no longer serving us, and that includes old friendships and people from the past that maybe we just don't gel with anymore. And this is also the most powerful lunar eclipse of the century. So it's a really powerful time to release and clear out what no longer serves you, so you can make space for the new to come in. So we've got our cards ready here. So let's pull them out. First of all, I like to always start with just a general overall of the energy of this moon. So it's saying here, it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in powerful ways. And that's what I feel like this moon is about. It is very powerful. We may already feel the upheaval happening in our lives, so certain groups and social circles, or looking to the future and things you want to change. But it's letting you know it's no longer time to hold yourself back or be afraid. It is now time to take action, and it is now time for you to have courage and move forward, and to really believe in yourself and have confidence that you can make these changes and you are worthy of them. And it's also really about just having that willpower to move forward and make the changes that you need to make in your life, and to release these things that no longer serve you. So it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in powerful ways. So let's do this. Okay, so Aries, we have for you unity. So Aries, this full moon lunar eclipse is transiting your 11th house, which is the sign of Aquarius, and that's what the full moon is going to be in for this lunar eclipse. So again, it's very much about your networks around you, which is really not surprising that we got this card of unity, because this card is all about connecting with other people. It's also a spirituality card here. So it's saying traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So this could sum up the energy of the moon right here. But Aries, you're getting that double dose of this energy. So this is what this full moon is doing for you. It's manifesting these friendships and social circles that you are looking for, that are going to satisfy you on a soul level. And it's also bringing issues to the surface too, to be released in regards to maybe other friendships and social circles. But overall, it is for you about seeking out that deeper, more spiritual connection, maybe finding groups that you want to start, maybe going to a yoga class, reiki, whatever it is. But it's all about you really making that space within for you to find those like-minded friends. Okay, Taurus, we have release. So this full moon is happening in your 10th house, which is of your career. So it means, yes, you've got this energy of the future and goals and of networks, but it's also for you translating this energy of your career and your reputation. And so it's saying for you, this is a really good time for you to release anything coming to the surface to do with your career. If there's any drama or anything arising there, it's a really good time to release so you can bring in the new. Maybe you're holding yourself back in your career, and it's letting you know here that this is the end of a phase or a situation. There's a transformation going on, and it's a time to move forward into a new phase of pursuing what makes you happy in your life's purpose and in your career. So it's a wonderful time for you to make progress there. Okay, Gemini, this full moon is transiting your 9th house, which is of the bigger picture, or what I call broadening your horizons. And so we have here the Two of Air. It says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So this is interesting because this card always represents people interlocked or you feeling stuck in a situation. Now with this full moon in your 9th house, it means it's trying to encourage you to release things that are holding you back from being able to expand yourself to this higher awareness. So that means maybe going back and studying some kind of higher education course, maybe doing that around the world trip or a long distance trip. It can be about spiritual realization. It can be learning new language, foreign cultures, all these things where it's about broadening our horizons. That's why I call it that house, okay? So this is telling you here, for you to be able to make a breakthrough here, potentially feeling stuck, you need to try to step back and see things from a higher perspective, because that's what this house is about. So you may see things coming to the surface. Maybe you're feeling stuck and agitated in this area of wanting to make a decision to study something else, to go on a long distance trip, whatever it is. It's letting you know that it is time to be aware that yes, there is a problem here. No longer bury your head in the sand, and use this full moon to release this energy so that you can create that space to bring in the new when it comes to what you want. When it comes to broadening your horizons. Okay, Cancer. So we have the Five of Earth, and Cancer, this is funny actually, this full moon is transiting your 8th house of joint resources and intimacy. So the Five of Earth is all about fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So it's very much a financial card here. And the 8th house is exactly that. So this full moon is possibly creating drama, or so you're seeing some things arise to do with joint finances. So that means not directly what you've earned, but what someone else is earning. So perhaps your significant other, or it could be to do with business partners, clients, products you sell, all that kind of stuff that's not directly through you. It can also be like loans, paying off loans and all that kind of stuff. And so this is saying here that maybe you have some fear surrounding your money to do with someone's joint resources, okay? And it's saying here, have that wisdom to accept help from others. So this could be, maybe you need to reach out to someone else and ask for that help with a loan or whatever it is, because it's letting you know that like you have a legitimate fear going on surrounding money right now, but you also have options. It's not the end of the world. Maybe what you need to do is ask for that little bit of help, but it's saying here, don't let the worries take over you, because you do have solutions around you. So use this full moon energy to release those worries, to manifest the new to come in this department for you. Okay, so just a quick break in between all the signs here. Let me know how you love this new format, okay? Do you like it? Is it resonating with you? Do you like that I'm breaking it down by sign so you can get more dialed in information? If so, comment below. Ashleen, I love it. Keep doing this every week, because I really want to know what is working for you guys and what's not, because I'm here to serve you. So please let me know. Okay, Leo, this is happening in your 7th house of relationships. So here we have the High Priestess, which says, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. So the 7th house, it's very much about your relationships, commitment, all that stuff. So this is more what we call the marriage sector rather than dating and romance. That's the 5th house. So you can see things maybe arising in this area for you in your committed relationships. Maybe there's some issues going on there, or maybe stuff's manifesting in that department too with this eclipse for you. And so it's suggesting here just to really listen to your inner guidance on any decisions you want to make here in regarding your relationships, okay? Listen to your heart, maybe not necessarily anyone else around you, maybe not necessarily your head, your intuition, okay? And it's also telling you to have patience with situations here in regards to the relationships around you, and not really acting hastily, but just using your own intuition and inner guidance right now to navigate through any issues that may be coming to the surface rather than making any hasty decisions, okay? Virgo. Woo. Virgo, this is transiting your 6th house of your daily work routines and health. And we got the 9 of water, which is the wish card. It says your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So Virgo, I would say this full moon for you is very much helping you release any issues to do with how your daily schedule is set out. And this could be to do with your day-to-day life. It can be to do with your actual job, your work routine. Maybe it's all over the place. Maybe you do multiple jobs. Maybe you've been wanting to get rid of having multiple jobs and just have one, or have suitable hours so that you can have more fun and more time with your family. So this is saying here that your wishes are coming true. So use this full moon to release anything and that negative energy that no longer serves you in regards to your daily work routines. And also use this full moon to release any health issues, okay? To make space for the new to come in, to manifest health, to manifest succeeding on that health plan or that diet, because it's saying here your concerns will fade away, a love of life, but your wishes coming true. All right, Libra. So we have the Knight of Earth. And Libra, this full moon is transiting your 5th house of fun, of love and romance, and creativity and children. So this card is lovely because it's saying here, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So you could equate this to any of those things to do with the 5th house. But what this card is really about, it's about making a decision. It's about being in a place that maybe didn't feel so good, and now being on the edge of moving into this place that you know is going to be fantastic, that's blooming and blossoming and has so much prosperity and abundance, so much ahead of you waiting for you to step in. So it's basically saying, now is the time to take that step, commit to it, and move forward, and you will see prosperity and abundance come into your life. So this can be to do with dating and romance. Maybe it's about you getting back out there in the dating scene and seeing something beautiful bloom and blossom for you. If you're already coupled, it could be about really embodying that romantic energy again, lighting it up in your relationships. If you are an entrepreneur or you're doing creative projects, it's about taking that step forward and committing to actually starting that creative project or whatever it is that you're holding yourself back with there. And this can also be the decision to make children or spend more time with children and so on. But it's about making that forward progress. So anything that is holding you back there, any of those hesitations, let that go with this full moon lunar eclipse so you can make space for the new to come in. Okay, Scorpio, this full moon is transiting your 4th house of home and family. So it's very self-explanatory. It can be your physical home as well, like getting a new home. It could be redecorating your home. It can be to do with more the family aspect of the home. It can be to do with the security of your home. So this is saying here that with this full moon, you can see things arise to do with your home and family that need to be released with this full moon to clear out so new can come in. But you can also see things manifesting there. So what it's saying here with the Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate attention, time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So this could be that you need to make some kind of quick decision to do with home and family, something that's like, but it's just telling you before you like make the decision or move on it as fast as you can, stop, pause, and take a moment to just make sure you have crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's and have thought through your what you're going to do carefully before you jump in and do it. So it's just letting you know there's this tendency to rush in. Have a little think about it before you do it, but ultimately it is about seeing things release and clear out so that you can see new things come in your home and family life. Okay, Sagittarius, this full moon is transiting your 3rd house of your communication, of community, siblings, all that kind of stuff. And here we have the 3 of Earth. And I love this for that because it says here, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. So I really equate this to the communication part of the 3rd house, which is the main part of it anyway, because with our community we communicate, with our siblings we communicate. It's very much about connecting with people in our entourage, the people who are closer around us, like our neighbors and siblings and so on. But it's suggesting here that there's some kind of recognition coming in for you here to do with your communication. So maybe you've been writing a book, maybe you've been getting a message out there. This is also to do with publication. It's to do with working in communications. So it could be even things like telecommunications, all that stuff that connects people, technology. maybe you see like something manifest there for you in getting a job or career. Like I said, even just starting that blog or YouTube channel, a podcast, something that's helping you get your message out into the world for other people. And this is also to do with like your natural gifts and skills and talents. So it's saying here that there's some kind of recognition coming in for you here. It looks like it's been a bit of a bumpy road. It's something you've been working very hard at, and it's something that's very close to your heart. And now it's saying that your recognition is coming in for the work you have been doing. Okay, Capricorn. This is transiting your second house, which is of your finances and the things you value. Woohoo! So that means, yes, you could see maybe some drama coming to the surface revolving the things you value. So maybe something to do with your job, how you earn, your finances, maybe material things around you, or it could be how you value yourself, such as your self-worth. But you can also see things manifest in that area too, like a job, like finances, like your self-worth, okay? And I love that we got the sun with this because it's such a happy card. So it says a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. So the sun is all about having that vision for your future and where you want to go and having confidence and believing in it, okay? So he's standing there on his little cliff edge and he's looking forward to the future. And even though it's not here yet, he believes in it and he can see it clearly and he knows he's going to make it. And that's what it's saying here. With this full moon, it's saying release anything that's holding you back, any blockages when it comes to finances, when it comes to how you earn. And also your self-worth, because it's talking about having confidence in yourself, right? And it's saying manifest with the full moon. You can see things manifest to do with your finances and how you value yourself. So this is beautiful. It's saying brilliant ideas coming in here that can lead to success. Happy outcome. Aquarius. Not a shock we got this card because this is your full moon lunar eclipse, which means it's going to have a big impact on you. It's transiting your first house, which is very much life-changing. It's about making those big changes. I always see the first house as like the beginning, like your happy new year. So we always come up to January, right? And we're thinking about all the changes we're going to make, or, you know, the New Year's resolutions, and we're looking at the year ahead to come. We're looking at the future, right? Which is all things Aquarian. That is Aquarian. And so it's saying here that you have the power within you to release whatever you want here with this full moon and manifest as a result, which is wonderful. So it can be your groups and social circles. It can also be things to do with your body, your health, your image, your personality, how you present yourself to the world, how you want to be known, or any other change you want in your life. But the reason why it's so special here as well is because we got the Magician card, which says you are ready, you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So it's saying here you totally have the ability to manifest whatever it is you want in your life with this full moon. You just need to release what is no longer serving you and what's holding you back first to make way for the new to be able to come in. Yay! And finally, Pisces, we have the full moon transiting your 12th house, and we've got here the World. So this is also very Piscean, because Pisces is the final sign when it comes to the astrological wheel, and it is about completion and things coming to an end. And that's what the World card is about. It's saying a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. It's about things coming into a completion. And so this is saying for you that this full moon may be bringing things to the surface from within, from in your private life, from your past, from your history. It's saying here that maybe you're going to feel things come to the surface, like past pains, hurts, traumas, past relationship issues. You may start to see them come into your mind, start feeling them. They're coming to the surface with this full moon so you can release them and heal from them once and for all. You can also see things manifest, such as maybe greater intuition, psychic awareness, more artisticness, but this is ultimately all about really clearing out what no longer serves you, because that's what the 12th house is about that completion aspect, letting go what you no longer want. And it's saying here you're going to do a job well done. This new moon is really completing things for you. Sorry, this full moon is completing things for you, and you just got to do the work of looking at what is coming into the surface here, or what you're holding inside from the past that just needs to be let go so that you can move forward. So again, that's why it's saying the path towards enlightenment, because we've learned a lot along the way, and the final stage is releasing it, seeing the lesson or the gratitude in what is done for our life and letting it go and moving forward a stronger, more enlightened, happier person. person. And then finally, you guys, to conclude, we've gone through all the signs. We're going to look at the card on the bottom of the deck just as an overall collective card for us. And we have the Page of Fire. So it's saying here, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So I really like this card because it embodies a youthful energy, and it's someone who's excited for the future. And that's what this moon is about. Aquarius is the future. It's about your goals and your aspirations and that kind of idealism of how we want our future to be. And again, it's about the networks and so on and connections. But it's saying here that this is our time to really have confidence in ourselves and what we want to create and how we create our future. And so it's saying really embody that energy of like a child who's doing a creative project. Like watch a kid sit down and draw. They don't care. They just draw whatever and they love it. And they have the tongue sticking out. Like that's my son. The tongue moves everywhere when he's drawing and doing something creative. It's saying have fun with this. Have fun of thinking up how you want your future to be and the goals that you want, and just move forward. But it's saying you have that ability now to really manifest in new opportunities through your own talents, through your own gifts, and just utilizing this moon to clear out what's holding you back first and foremost, and unleashing your magic of moving forward with these new endeavors. Okay, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this week's Tarotscope. Please give me your feedback if you like this style. If so, I will be doing this every other week for the full moons and the new moons that are coming up. And other than that, please like, share, tag a friend, or subscribe, and I look forward to bringing your Tarotscope next week. Bye.